Look at this. There are 4,152 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it. I got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep you updated daily. Check out this TikTok. I just think TikTok's cool because I can make a 1-minute video. Like I finished yesterday's video right afterwards, a couple hours, and I'm like, dang, there's freaking bullish divergence on the 6-hour chart. And so I made this. Check this out. This is a Bitcoin bullish scenario. So we've talked about bearish scenarios, a move lower potentially for Bitcoin. This is a bullish scenario. So what needs to happen here? You've got this possible double bottom. This small falling wedge right here would need to break to the upside. If that happens, potentially you could see a move to about 33,600. If that level is broken, you'll confirm this double bottom and you could see a move essentially to give you a breakout of this falling wedge, this larger pattern, so potentially Bitcoin reversal idea here. And again, this is just a possible. You'll notice you've got bullish divergence on your histogram, your MACD, your RSI. Your stochastic is printing a bullish cross and leaving oversold territory. So again, all eyes on Bitcoin bouncing here at the 200 SMA on the 6-hour time frame. Here we are, bullish scenario. Boom, move to the upside. Now, you got your double bottom confirmation lines right here. Okay, I mean, this price action needs to break out, and then you're looking for all-time highs. If it doesn't break out, guess what's going to happen? It's going to go back into the pattern and continue. We have to assume it continues until it breaks out. If it breaks out, that's where you want to enter Bitcoin. Okay, I'm going to show you a chart as far as Bitcoin dominance goes, trying to reverse what's going on with these altcoins in the video. I've got some setups for you guys, some larger caps. Going to talk about Ethereum. Got a lot to cover. What's going on with Doge, the Doge pump extreme, all this. We're going to talk about it. Subscribe to the channel. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person with Alpha turned 700 Australian dollars to 7,000. She said, crikey, Chris, we've actually got tons of Australians in the trading group. You've changed my life. Never in my ever did I imagine people would message me and say, you've changed my life. I can't even tell you how grateful I am for the opportunity to make these videos every single day. This person had the sense to short Dogecoin. He made 160% profits. Shorted it from 4 cents to 3 cents. Huge gains. This person, I'm up $3,000 this week. Thank you for making me a successful trader. That's what we do. We breed success. If you guys came into crypto and you haven't quite hit your financial goals yet, I can help you. I can help you become successful, profitable traders. I'll make sure you're in the best, most profitable altcoins for the bull run. Remember, these are new traders. These are not like veteran traders that join the group. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, if you pay in crypto right now, it's 50% off. So go to my website, cryptorev.net. Life-changing money. Let's go. FTM, Phantom. This guy, man, I took some profits off the table. Seems like every time I make a YouTube video, if I don't take profits beforehand, by the time I get done and everything's settled, because it's about a 4-hour process, these coins pull back. So I didn't exactly nail the top here. FTM posted this 11 days ago in the trading group. 353% gains. just held it. Bought the breakout. Boom. Whale games. And you have to understand, like, just being able to identify, like, how this market's moving. Like, you'll get these, sometimes you get Binance IEOs that are all pumping together. Sometimes you get privacy coins that pump together. Sometimes you get the Chinese coins out of China that pump together. Low Satoshi coins are pumping. The whales are pumping the low sat coins. And guess what? This is probably how all of us ended up in altcoins. Look at these coins, low sat coins, 24 sats, 30 sats. So a sat is a Satoshi, the smallest piece of a Bitcoin. Okay. Actually had a lot of people ask that today. And so, like, these little things that I don't think about, these are good questions. And so 30 Satoshi coin, S&M Sia coin, which we had to set up on this one, 13 sats, 8 sats. These are tiny coins. You move this 2 Satoshis and it's up 25%. 22 sats, 76 sats, 23 sats. And so it's important to pick up on these. Verge finally pumped. The hard fork didn't pump it, but the whales did today. Anchor pumping, had a setup on this one too. Sia coin came out with this and they said Sia network hard fork happens in 6 days. All the major Sia infrastructure, exchange wallets, mining pools are upgrading. And I said last night, even before this news came out, I said, you know what? When Doge pumps, sometimes Sia coin pumps and follows Doge. So I posted this setup at 12:50 a.m. early this morning, you could say. Sia coin, you see, up 53%. Now, we didn't nail the bottom on this, but I think we're up like 35% on Sia coin. But it's important to kind of understand, like, these pumps. It's so, gosh, it's cyclical, right? You just understand, like, hey, there's a good possibility this is what's coming. There's a good possibility this is what's coming. And another example of that would be this. I talk to you guys about this on a regular basis, and it's called the money flow in crypto. So people bring their fiat in, they buy Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin runs, which it did, up to 40,000. Then large caps, we saw all our large caps run, right? Ethereum, Litecoin, ADA, they all ran, right? Now, and we talked about this, like, mid caps have been the focus, but now even more so today, the low caps, here we are, low Satoshi coins. Now what is the question? Now, so I'm going to keep you updated on this idea, but these low caps right now are the ones to watch. These small Satoshi, 2-digit Satoshi coins just pumping randomly. So Cosmos, Atom, they've got a proposal for an upgrade to Stargate. This would happen on the 18th of February if it gets approved. So important to kind of stay ahead of the game. And if this does get approved, look for an uptick in the price of Atom. A lot of upside in the future for Atom. GRT, you guys remember this? GRT, I've given you guys setups on GRT quite a few times. We hit it big previously when it first was listed. 1 inch. You guys remember 1 inch? I gave you this setup. Let's see, on January the 23rd, 5 days ago. Right, I mean, 1 inch was up 21% today. Essentially, it's up probably 50% or more since I gave it to you. 1 inch has had some amazing upside. This is 1 inch. It's a leading decentralized exchange aggregator. Okay, so essentially, you can see down here, it'll give you the best prices per decentralized exchange. 1 inch, they have the best price. Uniswap has it too. Balancer, SushiSwap, Uniswap version 2, DeFi Swap, Bancor, Mooniswap. Anyway, so it's a decentralized exchange aggregator. These decentralized exchanges, and we're going to talk about kind of just like the uprising or the crypto revolution that's happening. And Dogecoin is going to be a talking point in shortly. Just to give you an idea. But I think people will gravitate to decentralized exchanges. They want to use decentralized exchanges. They're tired of being told what to do, essentially overregulated. Okay, who's tired of overregulation? Okay, does that ever happen in the United States? I'm just curious. Anyone? So 1 inch, the chart. This is mega bullish, but what we want to see, look at this, rounded bottoms, money. Just remember that. If you trade one thing in this market, if it's rounding, it's going to be good. You see how it's rounding here? See that? Look at this. That's bullish. That's bullish. The rounding, right? It finishes with a parabolic blow off top. Now, what might happen is you see it ran into this resistance level here. All right, got rejected. Now, if you get some type of handle, this is not going to play out tomorrow, right? But watch this. Watch 1 inch, right? You get this type of pullback, and it can be deep, okay? But you get some type of pullback here and you get a handle. When this breaks above, so what you do is you right-click on this on Tradingview, add alert to horizontal line, and this thing will email you, annoy the crap out of you. It will freaking light your house up with all kinds of sirens if you wanted to. So many settings, and you can just, hey, here you go, create. Puts a little time clock there. See my little clock. When this thing breaks out, I'm going to know it. I'm going to know it. Okay, I mean, potentially you could come down here and set a trend line as well, and set an alarm down here if you want to buy the move to the downside. You don't want to miss these moves. Okay, so 1 inch, there's a ton of upside, but it's pulling back right now. It'll form this cup and handle possibly, maybe not, possibly, but you want to be ready for this type of move. Again, but just to finish that thought, decentralized exchanges, Uniswap, SNX, there's so many to name and look forward to. That's where your 20, 30, 40, 50x gains. Watch this. Your biggest gains are going to come from these decentralized exchanges and DeFi tokens in general. Over the past few days, we'll put it that way. I've watching quite a few people on YouTube talking about just the Gamestop and a Reddit group called Wall Street Bets, and they're essentially pumping a lot of these stocks. And institutions are heavily shorting stocks like GameStop. I mean, think about it. GameStop probably doesn't really have a good outlook. I mean, it's a brick and mortar store. People are downloading the games. They don't want to leave their house, okay? GameStop, someone posted, dropped 75% in an hour. So what's happening is institutions are shorting these tremendously, right? They're heavily shorting GameStop. Well, then Wall Street Bets comes in and pumps it. And so you've got all these institutions that are forced to go long just to cover their shorts. And they just keep pumping and pumping GameStop. And so institutions got completely destroyed, like to the point where they had to get bailed out, right? Billions of dollars in bailouts just to survive, right? So this is kind of like this uprising, if you will, this revolution that's happening where the regular guys like us are taking on the institutional whales. So excited about this, and this is kind of moved over into crypto a little bit with Doge, and we're going to talk about that now. But just to finalize this idea with GameStop, so you've got all these people in traditional markets that are just ran by these giant institutions, right? Controlled, essentially. Well, they don't like this. They don't like when we, retail investors, start taking their money. They don't like that. I get this from Robinhood, an update on market conditions. And Robinhood essentially said, in light of extraordinary market conditions this week, we temporarily limited buying for certain securities. So Robinhood comes in. You see this giant red candle for GameStop, huge, 75% drop. Well, Robinhood turns off buys. You can't buy. They completely manipulated this entire situation. And so a lot of people are upset. And they said, listen, this person came out in a tweet and said more than half of Robinhood users own some of GameStop stock. And now they can't even freely trade it. The app is only allowing users to close their positions. This young lady comes out. She's a member of the Financial Services Committee. And she said, I'd support a hearing if necessary. We need to know more. Why did Robinhood... they made a decision to block retail investors from purchasing stock while hedge funds are freely able to trade the stock as they see fit. This is like this big, huge challenge right now between retail and institutions in the stock market. And so what's interesting is this kind of flows over with this same group, Wall Street Bets, supposedly starts pumping Dogecoin. And so now it's rolled over into crypto, potentially. Then Elon Musk comes out and he created this like fake magazine cover. It should be like ROGUE, right? The magazine, but then he made it DOGUE and put this dog, and this is the goodest issue, playing fetch with the whippet. So you got Elon Musk tweeting, which he does this for Doge.
right? And it's just been this like day of just drama. Some people are thinking Dogecoin pumped because it was picked up by the Flare network. Well, I mean, this happened to a Litecoin and it happened to XRP. And we didn't see this kind of pump. Maybe. But remember, Elon Musk, like we talked about previously, he said, he tweeted this on December 20th, 2020. One word, Doge. Doge has no use cases, in my opinion. I mean, people would argue this with me, but I mean, essentially, this is just a meme coin in crypto. Like, and all of a sudden, it's up tremendously. And what's important to remember is Dogecoin pumps altcoin season, period. Right? This is not recent. This is 2014. Doge has been pumping altcoin season and then sells off, right? Dogecoin's been pumping. Okay, this is not even recent. This is from 2014 to 2018, right? So this is not new. Doge, here's Doge now. 539% gains. Now, it is not a sustainable strategy to try to play these pumps. You want to gamble, you go to Vegas, bottom line. Like, it's not like within, I did have a little bit of Doge, not very much at all. It was just like something random because of these pumps. And I thought it would have happened. And I've been waiting forever on it. It wasn't. Anyway, so 500% gains. I didn't nail the top either. I took profits early. Happens. So, I mean, when I was reading this and I'm just thinking about crypto, and what we go through with these large whales, right, and the manipulation, exchanges potentially, these price moves, and you read these stories about two short sellers admit defeat, bail out at huge loss. So being in crypto, you can kind of, this is like a feel-good story where institutions are getting wrecked. People are saying on the news, this is kind of like Occupy Wall Street. It's a way, by wrecking them, it's a way for people to take a stand. Everybody's at home, current panic situation, and this is kind of what's going on in the market. Gamestop short seller down 30% this year, gets a $2.8 billion bailout. Whales getting bailed out. Now, previously, we nailed this XLM USDT move here when XLM essentially broke out from 14 cents and ran up to 41 cents. That was a huge victory for us, and I gave this previous setup to you guys. Now, a lot of people are talking about XLM USDT because it had, some positive price action. Ran from 23 cents to 31 cents, over about 2 days. The thing is, really, the magic happens after a breakout of this level, okay? And so you'd want Bitcoin dominance to retrace, and probably this is going to take a Bitcoin breakout. Bitcoin would probably need to break out to the upside because as soon as this starts retracing, this is a USDT trading pair. And so, essentially could follow it. You might get a retest here, but entry here is a challenge, but you need to see a breakout above this level. Okay. So this is called a high volume node, HVN, high volume node. See all this? This is where all the buys and sells are happening. There's not very much resistance up here. See how the histogram is real small? Like it's easier for the price action to move once it gets above this level. ADA kind of have this lower trend line drawn and this upper trend line, kind of a triangular price compression. Okay. If ADA breaks out to the upside here, you're looking for, about 38, 39 cent ADA. If it breaks out above this level, price discovery. ADA breaks out above this level, could see 47 cent ADA. Again, Bitcoin would seemingly have to break out to the upside for this to continue higher, as it's a USDT paired altcoin. Ethereum, a lot of people want to know when's Ethereum going to $2,000. $2,000. We talked about this small falling wedge, and it has broken out to the upside, and you see there's a lot of overhead resistance right here. You're going to want Ethereum to come back up here and test these highs a couple more times. If you're able to break out of this trend line and, of course, all-time highs, then you're looking for 1744. Otherwise, it's going to continue in this pattern. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.